Hey everyone, Toby J here, and you're watching Branson Shenanigans. This weekend we're hanging out at Table Rock Lake for the Mr. Crappie Tournament. It's the biggest crappie tournament in the country. The winner gets $60,000. Day one, they start off with 35 teams. Cut that in half on day two. Day three, they're down to 8. $5,000 per team to enter, and the winner gets $60,000 with all 8 teams left on the last day getting paid. Let's go check this out. All right, here we are, day 2 of the Mr. Crappie Fishing Tournament out here at Table Rock Lake. Started off with 35 yesterday, down to 17 today. Cutting it to 8 for tomorrow, all for $60,000. Let's go see these guys off. All right, Billy, so you had a good day yesterday, right?
Awesome, yeah. You know, I'm not fishing, but I'm wishing I was. We have $60,000 first place money. Who wouldn't want to do this for catching crappie in this beautiful place?
That's right. And it's a little warmer today too. Feels a lot better today.
We started late yesterday because there was a lot of fog on the water. It was dangerous, but clear this morning. So hey, we're going to get out on time and have a great day. Should be fun. Big fish fry.
Let's do it.
Hey everybody. It's going to be a great day on the water. Y'all be safe out there. Watch out for other boats because there are some bass tournaments on this lake. When you go around these bends, be on the lookout because there's other boats out there running. Y'all have a great day, and I'm going to turn this over to our MC, Mr. Billy Kinder. Here you go, Billy.
All right. Hey guys, if you would remove your hats, let's go before the Lord and thank Him for this great morning and that we can go fishing today. Heavenly Father, we do thank you. We thank you, Father, for your Son, Jesus Christ. We thank you for the salvation that you offer. We thank you for the beautiful weather this morning, calm winds. And we ask, Lord, that you'd watch over our fishermen and keep them safe today. Bring us all back together for our weigh-in this afternoon. We thank you for the opportunity and the freedom that we have. And I pray, Lord, that we'd not take that for granted, but that we would take a serious look at the world around us and realize how blessed we've been through the years. And that we would rely upon you and pray to you to preserve that. Go with us now. Forgive our sin. We thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Guys, here's Randy Sullivan with our national anthem. This morning, our flag is located on the end of the dock.
So Billy starts the day with a prayer, and Randy sings our national anthem.
O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Great job.
Big save!
Hey, man.
Great job. Great job. Great job.
Got you guys. Good luck.
Then it's
Be
time to
safe,
set
have fun.
sail. Then I started my afternoon off learning about my wife's Christmas present. All right, this is Landon, and we're here with the live scope here. They show us how you catch all these fish, right?
Right. So this is our Pro model. This is going to be a fixed speed, so you're not going to have a speed dial here or a light like you will with this one. This one, the light will change depending on what speed you're on. And this one also comes with remotes. I don't have them up here, but if you hit this right pedal, it's going to go right. You hit this left, it's going to go left. This is the simple one of the bunch. And then coming over here, this is the Live Scanner Quad Sync. And this one has this special remote here, which I can do a bunch of features, such as lure lock. What this is essentially for is when you first cast in, you don't want to move your live scope just very easily. It'll do this by itself. As well as if you're scanning the bank, you just want to scan just the right side of the bank, you can do that as well. I can change the speed here on this foot pedal. I can slow it down, as well as I can speed it back up on this remote. And it'll go faster. Let's see here. As well as I can do the left side bank. But the mode that's very, very special is the new sync mode. Let me step over here. If I step on this trolling motor pedal, wherever this trolling motor will point, that will point. Which is great for when you're chasing fish, or if you're just trolling along and you want it on your trolling motor, but then as soon as you hit spot lock, you can come right out of it and go into a manual mode or an automatic mode. This is the newest of the new.
So the spot lock would be like something these guys could use, say they get over a school of crappie.
Yes.
They can just spot lock the boat, holds them right there, and they can just sit there and fish for nothing.
Absolutely. And then while this is spot locked, even though it has the sensor on here, the sensor's not picking it up until I put it in this mode. So if they're spot locked, they can use this pedal, so they're hands free. They got both hands on the rod. You're vertical jigging, or if you're casting, whatever you need to do, you can sit there with your feet and just move this. And nobody needs to, but if you wanted to, you could have two. You could have this one set in perspective all time. You could have this one in forward all time, as well as you could even have one on the trolling motor if you wanted. But that's just getting a little crazy out there.
You all right?
You could.
Huh.
You could.
And what is this thing called again?
Our company, we are the Live Scanner.
Okay.
And we have 3 different models. We have the Pro model, the non-variable speed for 792. And then the True Scan, which will be this unit, but you only get this one 300-degree auto scan, but you still get the variable speed. That one is going to be $1275.
Okay.
And then the one with all those features is the Quad Sync. That one will be $1875.
Gotcha.
As well as there's an add-on. It's not ready yet. It's not available yet. But right here, it goes on the fishing rod. And while I'm holding this button down here, that arrow will follow wherever this fishing rod points, which is great.
So you can point out where you're going to cast, and it'll tell if there's a fish there or not.
Which is perfect for
There
guys
you
who are
go.
just getting into it. They don't want 2 different foot pedals. They're not used to it. Or if you got a kayak, anything like that, you can just hit this button and you can just do it very easily.
There you go.
So you don't even have to look. You can just stay staring at the screen, and wherever that arrow is moving, I can tell if there's fish there, and I don't even have to look at the arrow anymore.
Yeah, so if you got a wife or a family member who doesn't like to go fishing because they don't ever catch anything,
That's right.
hook them up with this, you always catch a fish. So we'll put your guys' website contact information below.
Absolutely.
If you want to get a hold of them, get you one of these. So
Awesome. I appreciate it.
thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Then it was time to eat. Not only do they serve delicious crappie here, the Wally serves delicious crappie for free.
Yeah. I'll just get this. Let me go to the front.
Let's go see how they do it.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Stay here. Yep. I better get this guy too.
Oh yeah. He's starting to go.
Yeah.
Some secret batter.
I was getting ready to ask what kind of batter you guys use.
We actually just came up with it like, I think yesterday. Me and Gary came up with it yesterday. We just,
So you really did make your own batter.
yeah, just yesterday. Like it was just a bunch of batters and a bunch of seasonings and stuff. We just come up with it. So
Did you? Oh, good.
thank you.
Yep.
The price is right. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you can't beat free crappie. How much crappie can you eat for free?
Sounds like a challenge, but I can eat a lot.
That's good.
Back in 1998, I'm Billy Kinder, by the way, and I'll be working your way in this afternoon, along with these guys, Randy over here, the very best in the business. Randy Sullivan, Donnie Keaton back there. He says he's the best, he's second best. These guys are really sharp, really good at what they do, so we're going to get a very professional weigh-in this afternoon. Back in 1998, Johnny Morris opened up Bass Pro Shop in Grapevine, Texas, right in the middle of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I was working at a country radio station. They hired me to come out there and do some promotional work. And I look over in the middle of the store, and much to the fire chief's chagrin, there was a dude sitting there with an open flame and a fish fryer frying crappie. I said, I got to talk to this guy. I walked over and I said, hey, how do you get away with an open flame and a grease fire here in the middle of the Bass Pro Shop? He looked up at me and said, I know people. And everywhere, I've been around the world with him 16 times ever since. And everywhere we go, he knows people. I don't know how that happened, but my friend Wally Marshall gets around. There's not a harder working man in the business. He's our host today, puts this great tournament on. He wants to say hello. Come on over behind these speakers, Wally.
First of all, folks, I want to tell y'all, thank y'all so much for coming out today and enjoying the spirits of the fried crappie that gave their life. Seriously. It's called The Last Dance. When he comes up on that tail and he's walking across that water like that, that's the last dance, baby. Hey, I always like to go on the last dance, especially when I'm catching them big old crappie. But anyway, yeah, my cooking crew over there from Dublin, Texas. And, hey, let's give a big round of applause for the cooking crew. They're from Oklahoma. They're from everywhere, Arkansas. We got chief of police, we got plumbers, we got air conditioning guys, we've even got an old big tall farmer over there. Highway patrolman and everything else. We got them going on out of Oklahoma. If you ever get in trouble in Oklahoma, don't call Gary Fears. He's retired, trooper. But anyway, in 2019, I had a dream about doing Crappie Expo and stuff like that, and our apology to the world because I couldn't get into my website to put canceled on it because I hired another company in Dallas to do it, and people got upset and this, that, and the other, but you know, so it's cool. But September the 5th, I put a live deal on crappieexpo.com about canceling it because would you want to come to a show that had about 40 or 50 vendors? No. Let me tell you what, man, these guys right here, I'm telling you what, is the heartbeat of crappie fishing. These guys paid $5,000 a team to enter this tournament. We started out with 34 teams Friday. We had some teams that had some issues, this, that, and the other. And so I think we're going to weigh in probably 17 teams now, and they had some drop out today because they had engine trouble and stuff. But let's just give these guys a big round of applause because they're out there scratching to get in the Super 8 for tomorrow. So after today, only 8 of these teams is going to be in the championship Sunday, the Super 8 tomorrow. So screw your wig on tight, hold on, because you're fixing to see some monster crappie that's come out of Table Rock Lake, and keep it a secret. Don't tell nobody there's big crappie in this lake, okay? But we will be back one day, and I want to thank y'all for coming out. I want to thank Express Boats. I want to thank the Bass Cat folks for coming out. I want to thank Vexus, done a great job. Man, I'll tell you what, here's the deal. And this is for any boat company, okay? Like these guys over here, they got boat sponsors, they got this, and people come up and always ask me, Wally, how do you like your Vexus? What can you tell me about it? I can't tell you a thing, okay? I know some stuff about them, but you need to take a ride in the boat that you're looking at. If you're looking at a certain boat, get with these dealers. They'll take you for a ride. Then they'll take your money, because I know you're going to buy one. Folks, I'm telling you, our country is turned upside down. A lot of people ain't getting to do what they used to do because they got to buy gas and they got to buy food and they got to feed their families. So anyway, Billy Kinder.
Yes, sir.
I thought that was the deal. That's the oxygen deal over there.
Yeah.
I brought my air compressor. We got it hooked up to our oxygen deal over there. Man, it works great. But a lot of these fish have probably been in a live well for about an hour being beat going 75 to 80 miles an hour. So anyway, they check them in. All fish are alive when they're checked in. You can't weigh in a dead fish. But as long as they've been in a line, that little bag, there might be a few dead ones. Thank goodness. Because I designed some flay knives that work really good. But anyway, folks, we're going to get the show rolling. Guys, y'all ready to weigh your fish over there? Hey, let's give them a hand. Let's roll.
Thank you, Waldo. We appreciate it very much. Thank you for throwing the Wally party again this year. It's always a lot of fun. Let me give you a couple of numbers before we get started. Yesterday, these guys brought in 289 pounds of crappie. That's a bunch of fish. 289 pounds of crappie. That's 209 crappie, averaging 1.39, 1.4 per fish. Those are healthy fish. Our big fish for the tournament right now, 2 pounds, 2.18. 2.18. That's a slab. His back's about that wide. And right now he's worth $2,500 to our guys that caught that fish. That boat is Joe Partenza and Eric Cagle. You're going to see those guys coming up in a couple of minutes. Right now, though, we're kicking it off with boat number 23, Travis Brown, Leslie Johnson. They've got 7 in the bag. Now listen, the tiebreaker at the end of the day tomorrow, if we have 2 teams that are tied for first, the tiebreaker is going to be the big fish from that bunch today. So each team that comes through is going to weigh their biggest fish, whether they think he qualifies for the $2,500 big fish jackpot or not, because that'll be the tiebreaker. These guys have 1.34 as their big fish today. 1.34. That's just about the average of what we caught yesterday. Well, come over here and talk to me a little bit, fellas. While you get your fish sorted out, give me your name again. We got brand new folks who want to meet you.
Travis Brown, my partner's Leslie Johnson. We're Alexandria, Louisiana.
Down in Louisiana. So prior to this week, you guys got to come practice a little. How much time had you spent on this lake in your life?
We had come 2 years ago to y'all's last tournament y'all had here, and then we've been here since Monday. Man, we love it. We love this place.
Y'all gonna move up here from Louisiana?
Hey,
they don't have any crawfish up here, none.
Well, it is what it is.
There is a big smallmouth though sitting right down there. But let's see. You had a good day today?
We struggled.
You struggled a little bit?
We struggled, yes, sir.
Well, you got 7 of them, and that's what matters. Think about this. Out of the 16 teams that remain today, 1 out of every 2 teams is going to Sunday. 7 fish matters. 7.58. 7.58. Yeah. Yesterday, you couple that with your 9.93 yesterday, and that puts you in first place if we quit right now.
Yeah, let's pull the plug.
Let's pull the plug. All right, boys. I think we got a little fish left over there, so have at it, okay? Team number 3, 33. Come on over here. Team number 33. Stephen Adams and Bill Ruby. Bill had to fish alone today. Stephen, you weren't feeling well this morning, were you?
No, sir. I had sinus and I was dizzy and I wasn't going to make that trip this morning.
You shouldn't drink so much.
I wasn't.
I know you weren't. So the problem is when you fish this tournament, you find these fish in practice, they might be a 2-hour boat ride from right here. And that's the case a lot of times, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yeah. And
not quite that long? It felt that long. And so that'd be a bad place to have a heart attack.
oh yeah. Helicopters won't even get there.
You feeling good now?
Yeah, I feel good.
Okay. So you left it all up to your partner today. How'd you do?
It should have improved a little bit today.
Because he was back here?
No, I just got a little bit better bites today.
Okay. I follow you. You had a better bite. The weather was goofy yesterday morning. Got cold in a hurry.
Yeah, I caught more fish today. Caught some better fish, but we'll find out.
Yep. You caught a nice big fish. I'd show everybody if you didn't already. 1.98, nearly 2 pounds. That's a hammer. Hold him up real quick for everybody, and then we'll weigh all 7 of them. Look at that. Turn him around, show you the shoulders on that fish. Look how broad these things are. They're nice. That's a big white crappie there. All right, let's weigh 7 of them. Did you fish the same spots, some of the same areas? Are your areas holding up?
Mostly same areas. I had a bite to have 11 pounds today. Just missed a couple fish, and it is what it is.
Okay, it is what it is. Are you going to take him with you tomorrow since you did so well today?
Depends. They can let us go or not.
Depends on what these 7 weigh, doesn't it? It's going to take a little longer today. We're being very meticulous weighing these fish. All right, we're taking them out of the bag.
There's 165,000 on the line, brother.
Got to be careful, don't we? 9.26, nearly 10 pounds of fish there. 9.26, that's a nice bag. How are you going to be feeling tomorrow morning, Steve?
I'm ready right now.
You're ready to go. 9.27. It adjusted up and finalized at 9.27. That's a good round. Are you willing to tell us anything at all about how you're catching your fish?
Nope.
No, I didn't figure you were. We got one more day to go. We'll go wait it out over there, guys. You're sitting in good shape right now, okay?
Oh, I don't even tell my mama where they're biting.
Team number.
Good job, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord, don't do that.
Team 18, these boys are from Texas. They catch big fish down in Texas. Team number 18, Jerry Hancock and Paul O'Beer. They won the very first one of these. They got in your hip pocket for about 60 grand or so, didn't they?
No, I got the perfect deal. Mr. Hancock's bank called me and started questioning me about the money. I thought it was a scam and I hung up on him. So Jerry's wife called me and said, hey, that's our banker. We ain't never cashed a check that big. They think it's fake. So I called the lady back and I go, ma'am, I'm sorry I hung up on you, but hey, that's a legit check. $80,000 or something like that. It was a bunch.
Keep in mind our big fish yesterday, and it's disappeared from my screen here, Donnie, but I believe it's 218.
218 was yesterday.
218 was yesterday. They just weighed their big fish. This is Jerry Hancock and Paul O'Beer from Texas. Paul, I couldn't see that number real good. What was it?
213.
2.13. The $2,500 fish right now is 2.18.
If he was fixing horseshoes, he'd had a liner.
He hiccuped a minnow on the way in, and that's the difference. That's the difference. Jerry Hancock and Paul O'Beer, these guys catch big fish down in Texas, Lake Fork, Texas. If you're ever down that way, give Jerry a call and let him take you fishing. You catch them 12 months out of the year.
12 months out of the year.
We got 7 fish in the bag, and it's a nice bag of fish for these guys. 10.31. 10.31 to go with your 991 yesterday. Fellas, you got a little strategizing to do tonight. You're sitting in pretty good shape.
We're going to be packing up to go home.
You're going home? Yeah. You're just thinking of it that way so that it doesn't...
Oh, we won't make it. I know what they got.
Oh, you do? You know what's coming behind you? Yeah. You've already packed your bag?
Yeah, we're ready.
Well, don't leave just yet, okay? Hey, we really appreciate you guys fishing with us. It's a big money tournament. You don't run into these every day, Jerry.
We enjoyed it. Thanks, Wally, putting it on. Had good weather this year for a change. We were just on the wrong fish. I mean, it's our fault. But there's some big fish going to be weighed in. So
You're 5/100ths off of $2,500 fish. So let me just wish you good luck instead, okay? All right, guys. Good to see you always, Paul and Jerry. What's your team number, guys? 29? Good job, man. Team number 29. Bo, Big Bo Tisdale and Jerry Graham coming in here. Team number 29. Yesterday, looking these guys up, they came up with 9.98 yesterday. Have you got a great big one in that bag, Bo, that you're proud of? No? Shaking his head, no. Dig around and look around. Not real proud, just kind of proud. $1.74. Guys, we're going to take all of them out and put them in that weigh basket and weigh them all together. 7 in the bag, Bo? Yep, okay. 7 small ones. Not the kind of fish he wants, but it's kind of fish he got. 9.98. They've got to be 10 inches long in this state to keep them and bring them in and weigh them. Let's see what 7 of them do up on the scale. 8.03. 8 pounds of crappie there today. So, hey, you never know. You got a 50% chance of moving over to tomorrow. You don't think so, Bo?
No.
Well, I hope you do. It's always good seeing you guys. I know you've got a sponsor or two or family at home to thank for the time that it takes to come and do this.
Yeah, Power Crappie and Bass Tank for electronics, and then our family back home for letting us come.
Yeah. Very good. Always good to see you guys. Thank you for fishing with us. We appreciate it. Never know, might see them tomorrow. Come on up, guys. Boat number? Number 8. Boat number 8. Stephen Sullivan, Jamie Robertson. Let me see what you did yesterday. Checking you guys out from yesterday. 10.13 yesterday. 10.13 yesterday. Double-digit bag. Boy, that is a nice fish. This could get... Waldo, watch it. This is a nice fish. Let's put him in the basket. Remember, big fish is 2.18. And this fish is 2.10. Oh, boys. Mercy. That fish passed gas when he went past me. I heard it. And that's the difference, Donnie. Y'all got 7 in the bag? Okay, good. That's good. Stephen and Jamie. Jamie, tell me about your day.
It was good.
Yeah?
A lot better than it was yesterday.
Okay. Left here yesterday, we had a big cold front. 11.15. 11.15. Want to reweigh? Hang on, guys. You want to reweigh? Sure. Okay, they want to reweigh. We're going to weigh them one more time. That's not what they had on their scale in the boat. 11.09. They flipped and kicked a little water out. 11.09. So, yesterday morning you left here and it was, hey, we'd come a whale of a cold front overnight. Could you see a difference in the bite today from yesterday?
We actually thought they bit a little better today than they did yesterday.
Yeah.
But I think all week we've seen a little better morning bite. Maybe we got there late yesterday. Maybe that was it. I don't know. But it was about the same.
Yeah. These fish, I've had a lot of guys tell me they're seeing them on the graph, but boy, you've got to work with them, get them to bite. Are you seeing that?
We are. Quite a few of them chase it and won't bite it. I mean, you just have to move on. You try them a few times, but try different baits. But just most of them, if they don't get it the first time, we hadn't had a lot of luck after that.
It's over with. Did y'all try any chicken livers?
Bologna and cheese.
Bologna and cheese. What'd y'all have for lunch today out on the boat? What'd you have?
I have one bite of a deer snack stick.
One bite of a deer. Well, we got some fried crappie right over there. Go get you some. Thank you for fishing with us. Good bag of fish. Good bag of fish. Boat number?
Good job.
32. That's our singer. Come on up here. Boat number 32. She sang for us yesterday. Dan Langston and Colby Barrett. Got 7 in the bag. Boat number 32 yesterday. Let's see what they did. They came up with double digits yesterday. 10.14, going to weigh a big fish now. Hey, pretty girl. How are you today? Good. Yeah, that's good. What did you and Daddy do after the big tournament yesterday?
I don't know.
You don't remember? That's a long time ago, wasn't it? Their big fish, in case it's a tie, is 1.85. 1.85. Got 7 in the bag, guys? Good. All right. They started out with a little tough luck. They had a lower unit out on the boat. They got that fixed, went out and fished. Got a later start than everybody else, but it worked out. They caught enough fish yesterday to be back out there again today. And it looks like a decent bag of fish. They're watching closely as we move it over. And they're going to hit double digits again today. They're on to some pretty good fish. 10.36. 10.36. Doing the math in their heads right now. Come around here and talk to me a little bit. How was the bite today versus yesterday? Any different, any better, any worse?
It was tougher for us. I mean, we didn't get a whole lot of time to fish yesterday.
But, you know, it seems like a lot of the areas that we've hit, fish are gone, and then, you know, either that or other people found them and wore them out. So we had a real tough time getting them to bite overall.
Yeah. Let's talk about yesterday a little bit. For folks that don't know, y'all started the day looking for a boat mechanic, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So we got about halfway up, probably 20 miles in, something like that, and you know, heard a big pop and lower unit went out. So, you know, kind of busted our lower unit, almost busted our day. But we were able to, you know, come back and do what we could do in a short amount of time. We thought today we do a lot better than we did, but we're safe, we're here, so you know, we're blessed.
Yeah. Hey, you're out fishing. That's good. That's good. So, how much fishing time did you lose yesterday?
We fished about 2.5 hours.
That's it. And came up with enough fish to move it over to today. Well, hey, you did well. Hang in there. Hey, kid, do you have a song you want to sing today with us? You got another song other than Bye Bye Black Sheep? What else do you like?
Itsy Spider.
Oh, that's one of my favorites, that Itsy Bitsy Spider. Would you do that for us? Would you do that? Okay, give it a try.
Itsy Spider. Out came the sun, my ball, Itsy Spider.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That Itsy Bitsy Spider. Good luck, guys. Go get some fish. Feed that child. All right. Good job. Team number 17. Boat number 17. Bring it on in here. Caleb and Brandon yesterday, boat 17, came up with a big fish, almost 2 pounds, 1.99. And they had double-digit fish, 10.38. Saw a lot of 10s yesterday. How'd it go today?
Well, we went down quite a bit today. We found the same quality of fish as yesterday, but man, we could not give them the bite. We actually found some schools of fish today that we threw on and were able to catch 1 or 2 out of it. But we lost our big fish, which was like a 1.7. Wouldn't have helped us a lot, but did what we do.
Well, your big fish is close to 1.7, 1.62 to help us out tomorrow in case you end up in a tie. You got 7 fish in there. They're all about like that?
No, that's definitely our big one. We got some pound and the quarters in there, but hey, we're happy with 7 out here. We always struggle in this lake. Like we said, we're dirty water fishermen.
Yeah.
But we're learning how to fish clear water, so it's a good learning experience.
I like it when I drop that jig down through there and you see that old crappie slip up there and you feel it in your elbow, boom, when he hits it. You know that feel? Are they hitting it like that?
I felt 1 fish today bite it. It's just pressure.
Yeah.
We're fishing pretty deep water, but you don't really feel the bite. You just feel a little bit of pressure, and you watch that fish, and if he kind of turns, you barely set the hook on him.
Yeah, there you go. 8.74. 8.74. You did drop a little. Never know what's behind you, though.
We'll see.
All right. Good luck, guys. Hope we talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for dropping. Any sponsors you need to say hi to? Thank you to.
Oh, definitely. Mr. Caleb here at Sea Light. Caleb's one of the owners of Sea Light. They make excellent reverse brakes for your boat, good lights, all kind of good stuff. Crappie magnet, of course. We use a lot of crappie magnet stuff today. Todd Huckabee rods. We use a lot of those. We use their casting rods. And that's all I got.
All right. God bless you.
I just want to thank my family for coming out.
There you go. Very good. That's it. That's the most important part. All right. Come on up, guys. Boat number 9. Travis and Clay. Let me look you up here, fellas. 1.84. They had a nice fish yesterday. Double digits, 10.24 yesterday. 10.24. Looking for 2.18 big fish. Can we beat that?
We're going to come close.
Uh-oh. Pay attention, guys. Got a fish in the bag. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Who caught that fish?
Clay did.
Clay, is your shoulder sore?
Yeah. Nope.
2.11. Golly, that's hard to believe. Hold that fish up. Guys, get your cameras ready. Look at that crappie. Mr. Crappie wants a picture of that.
I see it, Magnolia.
Oh, it's got that stripe down his nose, black nose crappie. Boy, they're pretty fish. Pretty fish. Got 7 of them in the bag. Let's see what they weigh all together. Boy, we've had a couple come close to that $2,500 mark. Let's see what they do. Nice bag of fish, guys. Very close to yesterday. 10.21. Good bag of fish, man. Good job. Come on.
I appreciate it. We gave it all we had, and we caught what we could caught. We left some fish out there that we wish would have bit, but that's just part of fishing.
Yeah, is your pattern working? Are you able to fish the same way you were yesterday?
We ran exactly the same pattern we ran yesterday. We're not on the same pattern some of these other guys are. We're actually fishing a lot shallower than most of these guys, but it sets up a little more of our style. It's what we put together, so it's just what we're sticking with.
Tell me about your home water back home. Where do you fish? What's the water like? How do you fish?
So I fish Lake Fork. Lake Fork's our home lake, and fish can be caught shallow on Lake Fork. They can be caught deep, and but deep in Lake Fork is not deep here.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes you a well-rounded fisherman. But I ran what my strong point was, and that's kind of chasing shallower Roman crappie, and that's what we did, and that's the pattern we ran with.
Deep water here might be 80 foot, 90 foot, 100 foot.
It might be deeper than that.
Yeah, it might be even deeper than that. Tell me about catching crappie in the wintertime back home. How do you go about it? Where do you look?
So our crappie, they kind of transition down to to the river channel down by the dam, and we may be fishing in 45 to 60, 65 feet of water.
Okay. Well, hey, good luck. Have a good snack over there. Got some fried crappie. And we'll see you tomorrow, more than likely. Boat number 4525. Boat number 25. Come on in here, guys. These are Texas boys, Jordan Sanders and Tim Rustad. Yesterday, they came up with 10.72. They found a nice fish, 1.86. Have we got one? They got 7 in the bag. Have we got big fish?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's take a look at him. Let's see what he weighs. That's a nice fish. We're going to weigh the big fish first. Not quite 2 pounds, 1.98. That's a very nice fish. Have you got 7 like that?
I wish.
That's a nice fish. How'd they bite for you today?
Today was a good bite for us. We didn't have many fish that came up and looked at it that didn't bite. It was kind of shocking compared to free fishing.
Yeah, and that's a little different than what we heard yesterday. Yesterday we heard a real slow bite, and people really had to work. Some guys caught their last fish just before they came in, so that's good to hear that it got a little bit better. Got 7 fish here. Let's see what they do. That's a nice bag of fish, guys. 11.44. 11.44, Jordan. Did you do anything different today?
We didn't do anything different at all. We worked our pattern. We're going to live and die by it.
Yeah, there you go. Live and die by it. Right now, you're living pretty high on the hog, doing really good. We got crappie cooked up and ready. Do y'all like to eat fried crappie?
After dealing with them all day long, I prefer not to eat crappie.
Are you kidding me? Let me check your fever.
I'm sure Wally will take care of enough of that for me. He seems to like it.
Hey, guys, good job. Drove all the way up from Texas to do this. God bless you. Thank you.
Minnesota.
Oh, that's right. Came down from Minnesota. This is this hot spell to you. You're Travis. You're my Texas guy. Our Jordan. Hey, boat number 27. This guy's no stranger to the Mr. Crappie Classic. Jared won this thing down on the Red River. This is a lot like river fishing, isn't it, Jared? Not at all. Jared and Greg come in here, you guys, yesterday. Let me see what you did yesterday. 11.01. They broke that 11-pound barrier. Did you do it again today?
Not at all.
No, that doesn't sound good. We need to weigh a big one. We need to weigh your biggest one in case of a tie tomorrow.
There won't be one.
There won't be no tomorrow? Well, I hate to hear that. All right. Well, how many you got in the bag, Jared? We got 5. These guys came in with a really nice bag of fish yesterday. I'm interested to know why it kind of fell off for them today. We'll get to that when they get their fish over here on the scale. So I'm curious, Jared, did your fish play out where you were? What happened?
Not at all. We looked at big fish all day. We just couldn't. I don't have any answers, to be honest.
Couldn't talk them into it.
Just absolutely couldn't do it. We started off this morning, the first cedar tree we came to, it's loaded with them. Drop in there, I catch 2 right off the bat. I thought it was going to be a pretty good day, and then went 5 hours without another bite.
Wow. 4.67 on their 5 fish, 4.67. And we appreciate the effort, guys. Good job. I heard you mention the cedar tree. How deep was that cedar tree?
That one was in 16 foot of water. We didn't even practice deep. I know that that's probably where we went wrong, but if you can't keep them alive, then I didn't figure there was any point in even looking. But these guys made it happen.
All right. Well, when you come in with 11 pounds, you got to feel like you're doing the right thing when you look at those weights yesterday. So I can't blame you for doing what you did today. It just didn't work.
That's right.
I guarantee you, I know where right now you can go catch a crappie. Under that white tent right over there. Cornmeal, salt, and pepper, boys.
That's right.
Hey, you got some sponsors we need to say hey to?
Express Boats and Rothwell Marine.
How you like fishing out of the Express Boat? Is it working out for you?
That's great. I love that thing for a fishing platform. Runs good, handles rough water good.
Where is Rockwell?
Where is Rockwell, they said?
Hope, Arkansas.
Hope, Arkansas. Got a bird dog trained up there one time. All right, boys, go get you some crappie. You get 1 apiece, and that'll round out your 7, okay? That was ugly. I should say that. Boat number 4. Boat number 4. Come on in here, fellas. This is Cale Ward and Dylan Gossett. Yesterday, they nearly had 12 pounds, 11.96, and they brought in a big fish that weighed 2.15 yesterday. Did y'all find some more of them big ones today? You found one you're happy with, huh? Okay. Let's see what he weighs. Cale, did you fish the same spots? Your fish holding up?
We fish some of the same stuff. We're struggling like a lot of these guys. I've got a bunch of areas that's holding tournament fish, but we can't keep them alive. I mean, these fish are deep, and pretty much most of these fish, they're dead within 30 to 40 minutes after you catch them. So we rolled up, we started fishing shallow, and then we went deep, and I caught 2 big ones within 30 minutes, and we come to weigh in early just so that so we could weigh in fish after struggling to keep them alive.
Weigh in live fish. That's a nice fish, 2.03. He's not going to win that $2,500 check, but he is a very nice fish. Got 7 of them in the bag. Let's weigh them and see what we got. I'm glad y'all didn't stop at that cedar tree in 16 foot of water because it didn't do nothing. Let's see here. That's a nice bag of fish, guys. Look at this. 11.69. That's got to make you feel good.
Yeah, you know, we're on about that kind of way today. Hopefully we can do it again tomorrow.
Do that 3 days in a row. You guys might have a big fat check to haul home. Where is home?
I'm in Meade, Oklahoma.
All right, Meade, Oklahoma, and?
Emory, Texas.
Emory, that's right. Yep, we talked about that. Meade, Oklahoma, you got a lot of clear water around you up there.
I live there on Lake Texoma, so yeah,
okay.
it can be.
Never mind.
It can be pretty clean in the summertime. I personally like dirtier water.
Do you? Yeah, I do too, because I'm clumsy. I don't need them to see me coming. Hey, good job, guys. Great bag of fish. Let's do it again tomorrow. Who do we need to thank?
We got a lot of good sponsors we'd like to thank, but first and foremost, our wives for letting us even come here.
Yeah.
I know my wife's like 37 weeks pregnant, so I'm lucky to even be here.
Wow. Yes, you are. When is she due?
December 1st.
She was just too slow to catch you.
She didn't want to have the baby up here, so she stayed home.
I don't blame her. Hey, good job, guys. Good luck tomorrow. Looking forward to it. 1 out of every 2 teams you see is going to be here fishing tomorrow. Come on in, guys. Boat number 28. Matt Outlaw and Brian Fondow. Brian, pronounce your last name. Fondahl. Brian Fondahl and Matt Outlaw. Yesterday, they got a good one? Oh, word. They've got a good one. Yesterday, they came up with 12.52 with a big fish of 1.92. They're about to beat that 1.92. As a matter of fact, these guys have the big fish for the tournament at 2.29. 2.29. That's a $2,500 fish at the moment. Show him to the people. They want to see that rascal. Look at this. Wow. Turn that fish sideways. That looks like a bass from the back. Turn him where they can see his shoulders. Look at that. Look at those fillets. Mercy.
That's what we fixed the fillet.
We're fisting to see them fillets, aren't we, Waldo? Got 7 lively fish in there. Those are really healthy. And boy, what a bag.
Biggest bag today.
Biggest bag today, you're right. 13.90, 13, nearly 14 pounds. Hey, great job, guys. Greg, talk to me a little bit. Or Matt, actually, or either one of you, Brian. Tell me about these fish. They look mighty lively, like maybe they weren't 80 feet deep.
No, they weren't 80 feet deep.
You're not going to tell me anything?
I ain't going to tell no secrets today.
I didn't figure I could get anything out of you. Really healthy fish, good fish. You're onto some good fish.
Yeah, I hope we can continue tomorrow.
Did you discover this quality fish in practice, or is this something that's happened during the tournament?
This kind of snuck up on us.
Okay.
The 2-pounders have, you know. We caught some pound and a half during practice, but the 2-pounders have surprised us.
Yeah, I guess so. That was a shock. It was pretty to see. It was good to see. Now, who are these little girls here? Who are they? Who are you?
Olivia.
Olivia. What a beautiful name for a beautiful girl. And what's your name? Is your name Barbie? Madison. Madison doesn't want to talk. That's smart. Let me tell you something, Madison. Don't ever talk on a microphone. It ain't no good. Them people that carry a microphone around, you don't want to deal with them. Hey, it's good to see you guys in here, and it's really good to see this kind of success. You guys are on to some good fish. We'll find out tomorrow how you went about it and how you did it when you come back. We'll get secrets on Sunday, okay? Congratulations, guys. Go get something to eat. All right, we got a new big fish, Randy. 2.29. Look at that. That's a whopper. Boat number
20.
Boat number 20. I know these guys. It's Joe Parkenza and Eric Cagle. They had the big fish until about 2 minutes ago, and that all changed. 7 in the bag, Joe?
Yeah.
Okay. And we got a big one we're going to weigh.
Fix and change again.
And he's a nice one. Uh-oh. You boys don't spend that money yet. Dang, that didn't last long. 2.40. 2.40. Congratulations, guys. That's a fish right there. Great job, guys. They had the big fish until the yellow shirts came in and took it from them, and then they got it right back. These guys are onto some fish. Joe and Eric had a good day yesterday with 12.80. 12.80 yesterday, and a big fish of 218. They come back today with the big fish of 240, and they've got a 7 fish bag that's 13.92. You happy with that?
Happy.
Yes, sir. Tell me about these big fish. I know you can't say a whole lot right now, but you're on to something special.
Man, this morning's the best bite we've had. I think the front left out, last night, and the first 2 or 3 hours this morning, what you can see from these weights, these last weights, the bite was a lot better for us this morning, catching blackfish. I don't know about the whitefish, but the black crappie bit for us this morning.
Yes, I guess they did. Joe, man, what's your secret? You just bring in big fish. You don't fool with any little ones.
We ain't telling nothing today.
Okay. I figured it might be clean living or something that no one else could do.
Is Georgia winning?
We ain't telling you nothing today. I don't know the score, but we'll get it. Hey, any sponsors you guys need to say hey to? Spouses, anybody?
We'll get all that tomorrow. But hey, Sherry.
All right, there you go. Good job, guys. Let's give them a big round of applause. These guys are good. You're looking at some of the best crappie anglers on the planet. Hey, guys, boat number 2. 6. You happy? You're all right? Okay, all right. Doing all right. This is Justin Newman and Daniel Pemberton. Yesterday, they had a big fish of 2.14, so they could do something special right here. And they had a bag of 13.42. You got 7 in the bag? Okay, 7 fish. And the big fish, he would have beaten yesterday's big fish, but not today. 2.23, 2.23. Show that one real quick to everybody. Show that fish around a little bit, because that's a pig. Look at that. These things are just so beautiful. Big, healthy fish. Count them out, put them in the bag. Donnie, you doing okay back there?
Yeah.
On top of it. All right. Yesterday they brought in 13.42, and today they brought in 13.46. That's consistent.
Pretty consistent.
Yeah, pretty consistent. I'm guessing that your spots are holding up. You're fishing the same areas. You don't want to change the game plan too much, do you?
No, we're not going to change nothing. We quit a little early today just to leave some fish for tomorrow. So we'll see what tomorrow brings.
Okay. Very good. Well, hey, go get some rest, get something to eat, and get a game plan together. Make sure you put a little gas in the boat, okay? All right, be ready in the morning, guys. I think that concludes our weigh-in for today, but let's give them all a big round of applause. My goodness. They brought in some beautiful crappie today.
Now it's time to see who's moving on.
Okay. We've got the final results. Can we get a drum roll, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. The 2020 champions of this tournament that took home $80,000 barely made it. Barely made it. Jerry Hancock and Paul O'Beer from Texas weighed 1031 and a total weight of 20 pounds, .22, number 8 place. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, Jerry and Paul. All right. Also from Texas. They weighed in 1036 today. They're 20.50 total. Dan Langston and Colby Barnett. Congratulations, guys. Sixth place from Mississippi. Stephen Sullivan and Jamie Robertson with 21.22. Fifth place, as of today, 22 pounds, .16, Jordan Sanders and Tim Rustad from Lake Fork in Minnesota. Way to go, guys. Congratulations. Way to go.
Hey, Wally.
Yo.
Just by making it to 8th place tomorrow, how much do they win?
8th place tomorrow plays $9,500.
Yeah.
Fourth place, 23 pounds, .65 from Texas and Oklahoma, Cale Ward and Dylan Gossett. Fourth place in the Super 8. All right. Third place. Weighed in 1390 today. 26.42. All the way from South Carolina, Matt Outlaw and Brian Fondal. 26.42. Congratulations, guys. Second place, all the way from Alabama and Georgia, 26.72. Joe Pertenza and Eric Cagle. Congratulations. First place as of today with 26.88. Man, this is tight. 26.88, 26.72, 26.42. Dude, they must be fishing in the same dang bucket. 26.88, Justin Newman and Daniel Pemberton from Missouri. Way to go, guys. Way to go. That's great. All right. I want to see the top 8 up here for today. And just like I want to tell you, the guys that are here with Branson, what's the name of the camera guy? Shenanigans. That's right. I have trouble remembering that. Branson Shenanigans is filming this whole deal. There he is right there in front of me, taking a picture of me. But anyway, here in a couple of days, we're going to have this on Mr. Crappie Facebook, and y'all can watch the whole way in again and get the experience being here live. Thank y'all so much. Be here in the morning. Get you some fried crappie before you go home, and man, we really appreciate y'all. And if I can see the top 8 up here, thank you so much. Y'all take care. See you tomorrow.
So there they are. The final 8 teams compete for $60,000 on Sunday. Remember, if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you enjoy our channel, we'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. Thank you.